show. Welcome back to the show. I'm really excited about our next guest, and she's not afraid of chickens. She stars as Lady Deathstrike in the #1 movie in America, X2, X-Men United. Let's take a look.
I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine. I was wrong.
Welcome, Kelly Hu. You pimp-slapped Wolverine.
Is that what it is?
You really did. He went shing, you went pap.
Yeah. I like when that happens. I like when I can beat up guys and win.
Well, hey, you win. Hey, that's great. What a great character. It's the #1 movie in the country right now, so how does that feel?
Awesome. It's huge for me, you know. I mean, it's such an honor to be part of this movie to begin with. It's, you know, such a great cast and such a great director, Bryan Singer. I mean, it's really cool.
Are you a big fan of the comics and sci-fi? Did you know anything about the X-Men going into it?
You know, I didn't even know the X-Men comics existed until the first film. I'm like, who are these X-Men guys?
Wow.
Yeah, blue people walking around.
Oh, and speaking of, look what I've got. I've got a Nightcrawler bobblehead.
I love that.
Alan Cumming came and he gave it to me. Do you have a bobblehead?
Not yet, but I hope to have one. I would love to bobble.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Well, when you have a bobblehead, bring it back, and I'd like to have one.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Guaranteed.
You promise?
I promise.
Excellent. Now, I understand that you do most of your own stunts. True or not true?
I try to do as much as I can. You know, I don't know if, I don't know exactly, you know, what
Now,
percentage.
is that the Hollywood answer of, well, I try to do, and then you don't, or I try to and you do a little bit?
I do, because, you know, the audiences are getting smart these days. You can't be fooling everybody these days, you know? I mean, people have, like, those DVDs, and then they can press pause, and they can see if it's your face. And you know, if it's not your face, I mean, it looks pretty bad for you. So I think as actors, we kind of have to do a lot more of our own stuff these days, don't you think?
Do you have a, well, yes, I do all my stunts here on the show.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so you saw the music video. That was pretty hot, huh? The Iraqi boy band.
That was very hot. I was looking for the CD right after you played. Yeah, it was awesome.
The CD will be out later on Jihad Row Records.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, it's going to be out later. Much love. Peace. So now that you're playing a superhero, or a super bad guy, actually, because you're a bad guy, because Lady Deathstrike. See, I scared Alan Cumming last time he was here because I know too much about the X-Men franchise.
Oh.
So I went into the whole backstory.
You one of those?
So I'm trying to play it cool. Yeah, when you play Lady Deathstrike. No, it's okay. No, it's all right. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Because in issue 57, I found out that Lady Deathstrike... No, that's okay.
No, seriously, I mean, there are some, like, rabid fans out there. I mean, when we were shooting, we had to be so careful not to let any little bit of information out. In fact, when I auditioned for this film, I auditioned for a whole other character. I didn't even know that I was auditioning for Lady Deathstrike.
Who'd you audition for?
You're going to know this, aren't you? Anne Reynolds.
Oh, exactly. I know exactly who Anne Reynolds is.
You are a freak.
Yes, I am. That's my mutant power. Freak Lord. Let me sit down before I get canceled. Look, so if you had a superpower, what would it be?
I kind of like the idea of having X-ray vision. You know?
Kelly, who?
You can kind of see, like, what goes on behind closed doors. And...
Kelly, who's the dirty girl? That's not a bad power to have.
Fun, right?
Some folks want to end world hunger. Some folks want to stop war. You want to see people's BBDs. That's all right. That's all right. Now
I've got to know what's really happening down there.
Down there. Hey, right? Don't need to blah, blah, blah. I've got a picture of you. This is your pageant picture. She began her career, and I'm addressing the audience, by winning the Miss Teen USA contest. Look at you.
Thank you. Look at my hair.
So you actually started
That
off in
hair's
the pageant.
back now, I'll have you know.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Mine's in my dressing room.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good.
I guess I sort of started in pageants. You know, I entered the pageant because I wanted to model in Japan, actually. And you know, my agent told me that I could get like any title so they could better promote me in Japan. You know, he said you could run for like anything, like Miss Pickle or whatever. So I heard
Gherkin.
about, yeah, right. I heard about this pageant and I entered, and my mom actually told me, she goes, now, you know, don't think you're actually going to win, because I don't think America's ready for an Asian Miss Teen USA.
Wow. Well, I guess she was
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah, she was wrong. Lucky for me. I got a car and everything.
And that started the whole thing, and but you wanted to use that to model, but that stopped you from modeling for a whole year.
I couldn't model for a whole year because you have to represent like all the pageants, and I mean all the, you know, the sponsors of the pageant and everything like that. So it kind of, you know, defeated the whole purpose to begin with. I mean, my mom is really my biggest fan. I don't want you to think, wow, she sounded really mean. I just realized I made her sound really mean. She's not mean. She's
been really
big
supportive
supporter.
of you since.
Yeah. She actually, you know what she does? This is really funny. She actually goes online and she ego surfs for me. And so she she'll look for like, you know, Kelly Who websites, you know, like new stuff that's coming up and stuff. And one day she called me and she goes, you know, you have naked pictures on the internet, you know. And I said, well, I didn't take any. I go, you realize that that's probably not me. And she goes, I could tell because the boobs was too big.
And I promise, I've never been surfing looking for those pictures.
No?
No. If your folks are from Hawaii, right?
Yeah. I was born and raised in Hawaii.
Whereabouts?
In Honolulu. I'm actually going to go back there in a few weeks to do the vagina monologues.
That's where my wife's family's from too, so I went to you
Oh,
there.
right on.
Yes, ma'am.
Shaka.
Shaka, bro. Oh, let's see, look what I just did. Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank
Stop
you.
taking those pictures. Ladies and gentlemen, X-Men 2, X-Men United in theaters everywhere, starring Kelly Who. We'll be right back.